Hello, and welcome to episode 5 of this secret series that accompanies the blocking and stopping workshop. Today, we're talking about how to navigate self belief, which we absolutely need to have when self doubt wants to be the main character. It's so strange when we are tuning in to what is going on in our head, because there will always be a part of us that is full of ideas and possibilities and energy. And then it's like this pesky, lurking, smelly self-doubt comes to the surface and wants to squash all of the good stuff down. And I want to talk about it because I think to a greater or a lesser degree, it's getting in the way. And I think that often it's going to be there. It's going to be part of our life. It's going to be part of our makeup because we're human beings and our brain wants to keep us safe. And so firstly, I want to acknowledge that we are not set up in society to dream big, to rock the boat, to do something different, to walk outside our comfort zone, to challenge, to excel, to surprise, to do all of those things that entrepreneurship and bringing your big dreams to life requires of us. Instead, underneath, there is an expectation that we should be steady, compliant, predictable. Society is suspicious of different things, and also self-doubt might be cultural. We might experience it in our families where we never actually spoke about our emotions. We never actually said what we wanted because we would be laughed at, or we would be ridiculed, or somebody would just think that, I don't know, we were too big for our boots, or we didn't want to get our hopes up, or people like us don't do things like that. All of it. I'm bringing it to the table because all of that gunk is deeply embedded in our lives, in our society, in conversations around us, and also in our genes. When I think about my grandparents who lived through wars, no wonder they had certain beliefs about abundance, or waste not, want what, waste not, want. Oh, wow. What's the phrase? Basically, don't waste anything. Eat what's on your plate. Be grateful for what you have. You know, all of those things. It's not, I'm now thinking about that phrase and I can't stop. Waste not, want not. I don't know. Anyway, so it's not surprising that whenever we try to do something, that safe side of our brain wants to push us down. And so the first tool I want to talk to you about and give you today is for you to imagine your head, your brain, like a soundboard. You know, like you would have in a studio, a radio station, where they are moving up and down the levels the whole time. Sometimes I have to visualize what is going on in my head and actively in my head turn up the level, turn up the volume, the brightness, the sass, the kind of the sassiness maybe of my why, what I'm here to do, my idea. I have to turn that up so it's the loudest voice in my head. Equally, I actively have to close down and talk to, while I'm doing it, the voice in my head that goes, you can't do that. What are you talking about? Why? And often it's the same kind of phrases that come up again and again. And if you listen and if you ask questions and if you dig a little bit deeper, you can begin to see and hear those. Another tool I can give you is incremental percentages. And I think that there is an ongoing conversation when people, I always think this about diets, where people say, I'm on a diet, I'm going on my holidays. I mean, this is like the 90s diet culture, right? I'm on my holidays next week and I've got to lose 9 stone before I go. And you're just thinking, oh my goodness, this all feels very hectic and not what you want to be doing. But anyway, so they're on that diet. As soon as they get to that airport, it's like, well, we're on our holidays. So off we go. And then it's like eating all the things that they want. There is absolutely no judgment here, by the way. I'm not coming from a superior place. I have had my own experiences of all of those things as well. But what I'm saying is that for being consistently closer to who you want to be, we cannot have that binary thinking, because otherwise, say with the diet thing, I would either be so hungry and extreme or so indulged and full that actually drinking every night for a fortnight is probably not going to serve me well. I mean, it might do on the night, but after a while it will, and certainly now in my 40s, I can't process alcohol in the way that I used to. It wouldn't make me feel great. And so what we need to do, or what we get to do, is play around with percentages. So say, for example, with eating well, I often think about how much fresh food have I had today. So say I am hungover and I've been out with the girls. The next day, everything in me wants me to eat stodge and toast and like mac and cheese and something really processed and more chocolate. And in that instance, instead of just eating everything that I don't want to, that percentage idea of like, all right, can I just increase this dish by 2%? What could I do? Well, I could put some peas on the side. All right, I'm going to put some fresh vegetables there. Instead of having another chocolate biscuit, I'm going to have a banana because that's sweet and delicious and like it might serve me better. And I think this is the way we have to think about our own motivation, our own self-belief, and really just keep telling ourselves, okay, well, I don't want to be on this roller coaster of off again, on again the whole time. And instead, just stick to what I need to do in the moment and just incremental changes as and when I can. Number 3, when you think about your dreams, your brain may not recognize them. Your brain might be suddenly like, what? It suddenly becomes very alert, very on edge, like, what's she trying to do? What? We haven't done this before. What's happening? I want you to directly go out and find evidence that it's possible. Because we now have the internet. We have access to everybody else's worlds out there, and we can go and find somebody probably exactly like you or different who has done what you want to do. Study them, see them, seek out the evidence, gather it up and bring it back to your brain and go, I know you're trying to keep me safe. However, this person, and sometimes you have to say it in extreme terms, this person did it and had great success with it and didn't die, because that is what your brain is trying to prevent from happening. It doesn't want you to die. It wants to keep you alive. So introducing that conversation is going to be really important. Finally, when you are thinking about your dreams and your brain is noisy and there's so many things going on, it can be tempting to pull back, to play small, play safe, just, if I could just do this little thing, like that would be great. No, be honest. Be honest with what you want. Go for the ideal version. Because we have all been in situations over the years where we have said, we don't mind. I don't mind. You choose. I don't mind. I'll just go with the flow. And then as soon as the thing happens, you're like, oh, I wish I said because I don't want to do this thing. No, thanks. This is not for me. This is, no. Okay, so go for the ideal version. Yes, when you go for the ideal version, it will take longer. It will take time. It will take patience. It will take focus and twists and turns in the road. But when you get there, it's going to feel even more sweeter because you know you got exactly the thing that you want. It's like saving for the thing and delaying that dopamine hit for the thing you actually want to buy. Rather than just getting something quick and cheap now, we have to be discerning and think about it. Let me know down below how you got on, and don't forget to subscribe.